Hi you guys, how you doing? It's a tough week, really tough week. And I've been talking to, gonna try to get out of the light that I have. I've been trying to talk to my guides quite extensively yesterday and today. And there's a sadness I feel, a little bit of the wind knocked out of me, but it's like when I listen to them, I feel so much better. So I want to tell you, number one, several things they've said to me. Okay, so Trump is looking like an immature clown. Did you see that thing where he's doing the, like a child? They're playing an American song. Everybody has their hand over their heart, and he's acting like he's the conductor. That's what he thinks he is. He thinks he's now the conductor of Washington. And the evil and the oppression that's going on now within his ranks, it's really ugly. Now, he is impeached, but he's not going to accept that. He's going to act like he's not. And they're getting ready to vote. I do not see them. I've told you, I had the dream. I told him, Donald, if you do not allow, I'm going blank, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of upset. If you do not allow witnesses or documentation, it will be the ruin of you. And he just sloughed me off like, who cares? Okay, and that's basically what's going on. These senators took an oath to God. They took an oath to God that they would, but they went in there taking the oath knowing damn well, especially McConnell, knowing damn well that they absolutely were going to stand up for this man, this not very good person, okay? So in this plight, in this energy, what I could palpable, I don't know if you guys hear it or see it, the hate. There's so much hate that I even saw. There's more good people than there are bad people. There's these white nationalists that are coming together and everybody's Trump, Trump, Trump. But I see more people standing up to the plate, especially our youth and our women. So, I'm telling you, the Senate and everybody's getting ready to go, okay? Revealing Light Tarot did a video that was very encouraging, and Milo did. I haven't looked at Milo's yet, but I'm going to take a look-see at him, okay? So let's talk about Trump right now. Now, also, he brags about the stock market. The stock market dropped almost 600-700 points because of the virus. And then now it's gone up. Well, they just made up for the amount that they lost, and now they've gone up like 400 or 500 today. And my guide showed me a big, huge bubble, and somebody took a pen and popped it. Because that man, I didn't watch his speech last night, but he stood up there and lied. He lied that he has created more jobs. The numbers show that Obama created 8 point something and he created 6.1, that he's done this and he's done that, and he's lying. And then he made Rush Limbaugh the Medal of Freedom. Dear God. I mean, the man who made fun of the poor, the disabled. Oh, gosh. It's almost, I feel guilty for laughing. It's so bloody crazy. It's just outrageous. And it's like they think, it's like there's a big pile of crap in the room and everybody's walking around like it's not them and their shit don't stink. So there's oh yeah, we're going to do this. Now listen, all this bull that they're pulling out on the Democrats, that is Russia. Now that Iowa thing was not Russia. That actually was a mess up. But that's supposed to happen because now they're not going to they won't be the first one. They didn't represent this nation. You know, it's a mostly white place. It's not like it's not a good place. There are good people there. But this is going to turn it around. They won't be the first representation. So, okay. Now, I just want to look at Trump, you guys. I just want to double check. Guides that are with me, please help me. And listen, I don't agree in Hillary Clinton. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel like coughing. Hillary Clinton saying crap about Bernie. But I don't like that Rashid. People have written me about it. You know, talking about lock her up. Totally inappropriate. But she apologized. I don't know if Hillary apologized about Bernie. But tell me if I'm crazy. But I do recall Bernie on the road with her, pushing for her to win. So I don't know what caused her to do that. But you know what? She's not going to be VP. People wrote me about that. No, no, no to all the above. And you know what? Look at this. If she had gotten in office, it would be same thing, different day. Trump went in there and blew it up. And listen, when it's time for him to go, they are going to destroy so much evidence. It's not even funny. Okay, now. So let's be careful about how we talk about each other. Don't get up on a high horse about, oh, so-and-so and that and that. Because sometimes that's just bullshit passed on by Russia. So, okay, now, it's a beautiful day outside. Okay. Tell me about Trump. What is in his future, guides? So, yeah, they showed me sorry, that's my dogs going in and out. They showed me the Dow Jones, and they took a pen and popped it. So it's fake. All of this is fake, you guys. Trust me, we are in such dire straits as far as we have so much debt. If we're so bloody rich in the stock market, why is our debt so high? Okay, so what can I tell everybody about Trump? What can I tell everybody about Trump? So listen, turn off the TV. I've told you guys this before. I think if any time's now the time. Don't get caught up in anything. Just be mindful and energetically tell the universe you want only the truth and love. Tell the universe we want only the truth and love. And, I'm watching movies now. I'm not going to watch the drama. And in a way, I hate to say it, even my MSNBC, they're like fodder. I mean, they're going overboard on this Iowa thing. I mean, yeah, it got messed up, but now it's Pete and everything. They do that. They run with it. It's like, what? Come on, you guys, settle down. We've got a long ways to go. So anyway, we can't get caught up in it, you guys. Energetically, we have to be strong. You remember those babies that were stuck in the cave and I told you they were going to be okay? And remember how we prayed for them? And remember the nation was pulsating with prayers and they all came out okay? That's what I'm talking about. So just energetically give it over. Give it to the power outside of yourself. Tell them that you don't want to be afraid. Let's say you're panicking energetically. Tell them, I don't want to be afraid. Give me something. Tell me what I can do. And they'll help you. You might get a flash. You might get a dream. Don't give up and go to the polls and vote. Tell me about Trump. You know what's interesting? Because he's la, 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 la. I want to read this right. He has some medical issue. He's got something medically going on. Jesus, you guys. Something else is coming up. But what? he'll look like a fool. And he definitely shows like he's not well, or he's sick, or he's blind, the blind leading the blind. He breaks people's hearts. You know, he may be so high up in his own energy that he thinks if somebody turns against him, he might go real vulgar on them. Could be Romney or something, but he just has permission to make fun. You know, there was a gal on Facebook. I had a Facebook page, and I've known her for a while. Her and I used to ghost hunt on occasion. And swear to God, I was shocked when she said that WHOREBITCH, how dare she tear up the president's speech? And I'm like, what? Because I hadn't known at that time. But it was like, why would she name call? Why would she call the Speaker of the House those names? But you know what? Don't you dare talk about my president. But it's okay for them to talk about anybody else that works against him. Like they did that poor gal that came out against Kavanaugh. Oh, and I have to tell you something. I did catch, this morning they were showing little pieces of it. I can't stand even listening to them. But I turned it on because I sometimes very early in the morning will catch the news. Roberts, I'm going to tell you something. He shook Robert's hand. People were writing to me. And he shook Robert's hand. Did you see the look on Robert's face? That wasn't a warm look like, oh, hello, happy. It's so wonderful to see you, Mr. President. He had a look like see, Trump won't notice because it's all about him. But the way he was looking at Trump, was like, whoa, Roberts is not impressed. Roberts knows he's a liar. And let me tell you, Roberts will vote that his stuff, like, you know, even Kavanaugh was a little subdued, which was weird. So, anyway, so tell me, okay, the cards aren't good for Trump. That I can tell you. Okay? I've known this. I dreamt it. When I have those dreams, they're good. I dreamt the president was in a coffin, a glass coffin. And I looked up, I walked up to the coffin and checked and double checked. He still had that hair like he does. He looked a little waxy. And I just said, wow, he's really dead. Good. But people were walking. It was in a shopping mall. Nobody was paying attention. So tell me what the heartbreak is with Donald J. Trump. Please let them know, because they need your grace. We need to know. We need to know what is happening. They're reminding me of that vision I had of St. Michael walking with the sword and the sparks flying off. And remember, I saw Collins and everybody jump, like walking into a pit with like a gold pence, something. There was a piece of gold in their hand, and they're looking at it, and then this black rain falls, and it turns to, just melts. It just melts off their hand. So they think they're doing something that's spectacular. Oh, look, we're part of this great, and then boom. This is what's going to happen, you guys. Okay, all right, let's go. Is this, remember we read all the time, is this Pelosi? Is this Pelosi coming back with the bird of paradise on her shoulder? A little something, something? He's going to be in a battle, you guys. Look at this. They're going to hit him up with something else. Ooh, justice is a-coming. Something else is getting ready to happen. And as a matter of fact, our friend, Revealing Light, she said the same thing. Her and I are going to read, I think, next week. It's several things. It's not just one thing. Religion against the demon. You know, this guy was a Democrat. He's not a Republican. He's not an evangelist. He could care less. He could care less. So let's take a look, see. Okay, so something's going to happen, and it has to do with a woman, and I've told you guys this. I think it could be Pelosi. Listen, she shouldn't have tore. I know a lot of people said good. We needed to have something to give away that energy. But if she could just, because you could see she was furious. He didn't take her hand. She tried to be civil. And oh boy, it gave them fodder. They're all running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Oh my God, Nancy Pelosi tore his speech. Who cares? She should have wiped her ass with it at the same time. But anyway, what do I know? It's a shame. They all should have showed up and they all should have sat there and just watched them in silence. Just dead silence. Maybe with crosses like this. The powder Christ will compel you. Okay, so I want to know, the stock market is going to, it's a bubble, you guys. It's not real. It's not real. And there's a lot of stuff from Trump's organization and from Russia and whoever that are putting out fake news on our people, trying to cause a lot of drama. Okay. Now, Bolton is part of the reason he didn't come up in the cards, okay? Bolton. But God forbid he got in there again. Oh my God. I flashed on it just momentarily. I couldn't visualize it, but I just could feel like, oh my God, he'd ruined this SCOTUS. Ruth couldn't hang on that long, and somebody's going to die there. And I just feel like he's just, so ugly. So ugly, and he'll keep doing ugly things. But I will tell you this, he's not going to win. Because the other thing is, I saw that the Democrats, we're going to take over. They're not going to come in and wipe us out like they did before. We are going to come in. The truth will set us free. The truth is going to win. The sword, the justice, the truth is going to win. Okay, now, Bolton. Tell me about Bolton. Tell me about Bolton. Tell me about Bolton. I'm kind of pissed that he hasn't already come out and said something. Okay, Bolton's a little bit tied. I'm almost feeling like he has attorneys telling them, ho, 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 hang, 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 hang. I also feel he has his publisher, like they're stuck. They're unable to move. Trump is causing a lot of chaos, or Trump's attorneys are causing a lot of chaos. So Bolton's card, the outcome card, is the death card. Is he physically going to die? Are they going to put a hit out on him? Bolton feels like his hands are tied. I do see his book coming out, but he's a day late and $1 short. So he's not going to be able to help us on this part. He's stuck. He can't move. We can't blame him. I'm almost feeling like he's being told he can't move. Okay? Maybe Congress will bring him in and a whole bunch of stuff comes out. But these people are cray-cray. They're not going to listen. You could bring out Jesus. And he says, this man does not walk on God's... They say that's a fake Jesus. That's not Jesus. Besides, I never really believed in Jesus. It's just not... This guy is not healthy. But the good news is this. We outnumber. Faith, justice outnumbers this cruelty and lies. This man is a liar, period. And his little friends are liars. So we outnumber. And the other thing I could see was youthful faces. So I think the youth will come out and say, I'm really kind of done with this. I'm done with this man causing all this disruption in our families. Yeah, can you believe that girl called Nancy Pelosi all those names? I just said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do this. So, I got rid of her. Plus, she always complained about everything and was always sick. So, it wasn't always happy to watch her posts. And I did, It's a long story. But anyway. Okay, so now I want to know. So, Bolton is almost like he's stuck. He can't do anything right now. He's pissed. He's pissed at Trump being a lowlife and talking trash. but he's fearing something. So I wouldn't doubt if Barr got in there. You know, Barr's cards. I don't even want to go there again. Barr's going down hard. Okay, so tell me about Mitt Romney. God bless him. He had to tell the truth. So he is a man of faith. And he took that oath and he was serious about the oath. You couldn't look at all that evidence and say the guy was clean, you know. And then did you see Rand Paul he posted the whistleblower's name? Oh, my ex-father-in-law and my ex-brother-in-law on Facebook posted a picture of the whistleblower and his name. And I said, you know, whoever posts this should be arrested. And I guess they took it off. I cut them out too. I have to. I can't deal with that nonsense. Romney. Sweet Romney. Is it over for him or is he going to be okay? Oh, he's got the 9 of Cups, you guys. Justice is served. So he's doing the right thing. Yeah, he's going to struggle somewhat. Could be with people talk, but I almost feel the good people of Utah will stand up for him. Justice is served. I just can feel like the excitement when the voting starts happening. But I have also felt that Trump might be there, or his reputation has gotten so corroded. You know, it's like, why are you still here? Oh, God, thank you, you guys. It's just, whew. I'll tell you, I could feel that hate. I could feel that hate. And when Trump is taken out, there will be somewhat of a civil war. The new president can make the United States Army and etc., get in there and make them stop. But it's a shame they have to do that. Just like the Civil War all over again. Okay. So Romney's going to be okay, you guys. Actually, he has the karmic star. So he will be known as a hero. Okay? Collins, she stands in the dirt. Lisa, whatever. The dirt. I'm surprised they can sleep. They know this guy is guilty of sin. And yet they're like, oh, it's not enough to impeach the president. Oh my God, if this had been Obama, if this had been a Democrat, they would be, he's got to go. Could you see Lindsey Graham with his pearls? Okay, so, I also wanted to tell you guys that, my 49ers lost. Now, I told you guys that when I have skin in the game, I can't read it right. People ask me who's going to win. I say 49ers because that's my team. But I, don't place money on my version because I can't, they're my team. And so Violetta and I had a session, and she said, I saw the 49ers on the roof coming down grabbing the gutter, the gutters, the rain gutters. And I said, oh, well, that confused me. And she said, maybe it's going to go in overtime. And I thought, oh, okay, maybe it's that. Because my mindset wasn't on them losing. And all the stuff said they were going to win. But congratulations to Kansas City, because, they hadn't had a win. If it hadn't been the Niners going against them, I would have voted for them. Because they hadn't had a win in 50 years. And it's like, it was good for them to have it. So I was happy that it went to them. Although somebody else on Facebook, God, I got rid of so many people, started posting these ugly things about the Niners. Oh, something about the quarterback, and somebody cried, and they were posting that. There's a lot of guys that cry that lose, especially in baseball. They'd be weeping and sobbing. And I was like, you know what? I said, why? And then I blocked her, and they were all her minions. I'm just not, I'm probably going to come off Facebook pretty soon, you guys. I'm done with it. So, okay. Now, there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh, Pete Bodelicious. Now, listen, I will vote for whoever wins. I will vote. If it's Bernie, I'll vote for him. If it's Pete, I'll vote for him. I'm not standing here on a soapbox saying, oh my God, we have to have truth. Now, I've been feeling a lot of hits about Bloomberg. So I think if Bloomberg and Botalicious are up, it'll be Bloomberg that wins. Only because of his experience. But let's double check. I have to be careful I'm not interpreting from my own. But I like Pete. And the Iowa thing, it's actually a nothing burger. I hate to say that. It was like, it's not Russia. It was like they screwed up. They know they screwed up. They apologize. But it'll be taken from them. And you know, that guy who used to work with Clinton, I can't think of his name. He's got a real Southern drawl. He's the bald head guy. Boy, he gave a what to MSNBC. He said, you know, the problem with the Democrats, he says, I just can't believe it. He said, they're just not focusing on getting the power. The power is in the Senate. The power is in the Congress. Yes, you want to replace that president, but there's your power. You got to take the Senate too. And he's right. We got to take the Senate too. So we'll concentrate more on the people running, etc. I can tell you Mark Kelly's going to win. I had the dream already. So Mark Kelly's going to win. I also have a very strong feeling about Stacey Abrams. Now, isn't that interesting? She said she'd be president in 2024. Maybe she's VP. Okay, so I want to know about Petey. He's got the right temperament. He's got the right temperament. And he's not underhanded. He speaks the truth. I don't see him winning now. Sorry, you guys. He's got the right temperament, but I don't know if he has some psychological stuff or there's hits that he's going to take. I'll tell you, Trump will do anything. There was a woman that was in that Iowa thing, and she had voted for him, and she mentioned something about another nice man who was his husband, and somebody said, oh, that's his husband. Oh, I want my ballot back. He's married to him. I didn't know that. I want my ballot back. So, you know, we're going to have that prejudice there too. Let me look at Bloomberg. Because I was, I think, Revealing Light talked about Bloomberg too. And my friend Sterling has a very strong feeling about Bloomberg. So let me look, okay? I'm not seeing Pete. It's not like, yeah, he's in. It doesn't hit me. Pete. Mark. Is it Mark Bloomberg? Bloomberg. And he'll buy him way in. But the Democrats can have somebody buy them their way in. But he has a proven record. I'm not going to go against anybody, so I'm not going against anybody. I will take whoever it is that can get rid of Donald Trump. And I'm sending money as we speak to anybody I'm sending it to all I sent money to Bernie and everybody. Anybody that's running against Trump and anybody that's running against a Republican. And, you know, Susan Collins she's going in for a tough ride. Okay, so here's him throwing his money. He may come out. People will be celebrating him more towards September. Oh, he's got the Six of Wands, you guys. It's going to be a tough fight between him and someone else. But the Judgment may go his fortune's fate. This is Judgment and the fortune's fate. The tide will change. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I wanted to tell you, somebody wrote me and said that my they told me August 19th video of last year. I'll have to look it up again. That I had said there was a bad virus coming out, and it was coming from the Orient. So I predicted this in August. So last but not least, let's do the virus. And you guys get off. Well, let's just get off all this news. Let's just concentrate on pulsating and well-being. Ask the higher power, like we did those little babies that were stuck in the cave. Ask that truth be known. Let the truth be known. And Lev Parnas has something to do. I see him throwing something in the mix. And I feel Zelensky. Why am I feeling him? Just FYI, I'm feeling... I wonder if he'll just actually do an interview and say, well, yeah. But see, he's afraid of Trump being in again. Because it'll affect their ability to get money. Because now Trump said, hey, I can do that and F you. Virus. So I think eventually Zelensky will tell the truth. But it's when he knows he's safe. He's got to protect his people. Virus. Romney will actually be a hero. Okay? Virus. Tell me about that virus going on. Coronavirus. Should we have any reason to worry? I told you they were going to come up with something, probably in the spring. Oh, we have the sun. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Death card. So that the Death card with these kind of happy cards means they'll be able to end it. Yeah, it's not death and destruction and... I'm not seeing like, holy shit, there's a mass outbreak. It would show like swords. It would show, it's like they've got it. A lot of people in China are being isolated, but they're isolated and then capturing it as soon as they can. And they're coming up with a new thing. So this isn't the Armageddon thing. I would tell you if it was, it's not. But it shook us up, right? All right, you guys. Well, all we can do is pray. And, I think this SOB will get off, but some news is coming out. It doesn't affect his people. Don't say, oh, now they're going to understand, because they don't. They don't care. Some guy was parked with a golf cart and said he was a pussy grabber and everything else. And this woman said, I don't care. And they don't. They don't care. So anyway, God love us. God love us all. Okay, thank you. I'll talk to you again soon. Ciao.